the station putting local first. This is KTSM 9 News at 6.
Petitions have been making the rounds online to rename a local elementary school named after a Confederate general. I'm Natasha Paloma.
I'm Daniel Marin. The issue will now soon go before the EPISD School Board. KTSM 9 News reporter Tatiana Favela is live in Northeast El Paso to explain.
The momentum is picking up to change the name of this school, Robert E. Elementary. Now, some El Pasoans say that it's been a long time coming, while others are feeling indifferently about potentially removing other monuments that stir controversy.
I don't think that this is an initiative that people are doing to make a statement. I think that the sentiment for wanting to remove it has been there for a long time.
When it comes to renaming Robert E. Lee Elementary School in Northeast El Paso, both the El Paso Young Democrats and the El Paso Young Republicans agree the change needs to get done, urging other El Pasoans to become a part of that decision.
Maybe a civil rights advocate or a person that has been very important for our culture here, a Mexican-American culture, so that we can move forward in renaming the school.
However, both clubs feel differently about the idea of removing other monuments, like the Don Juan de Oñate statue outside the El Paso airport.
There are dark sides of our history, but we must embrace that, because that's what's made us who we are, right? And we have to be teaching future generations so as not to repeat the same errors that past generations made.
But at the end of the day, our history of colonization goes ignored, and we've kind of become accustomed to microaggressive racism that still is embedded in our historic culture.
While the conversations to remove traces of racism become louder, both clubs agree it's not to be tolerated in El Paso.
The narrative seems to be, we need to remember history, right? But I think that it's really telling that if we have elected officials advocating for that type of history, it really is interesting, because that movement in itself of Robert E. Lee's ties to the Confederacy was really anti-American.
This is a great time to show our solidarity here in El Paso with the movements against police brutality or racism.
Now, we did reach out to Mayor DeMargo about the recent acts of vandalism and how the city will protect them. And he sent a statement reading, quote, "Protecting monuments will not change, and anyone who vandalizes city property will be held responsible." Now, the EPISD School Board is expected to discuss and take a vote on the matter during tomorrow's school board meeting. Live in Northeast El Paso, Tatiana Favela, KTSM 9 News.
All right, Tatiana, thank you very much. And now to